Hello and welcome back to Invincible Asia. I'm George Clark and this is another episode of VHS Rewind, where today I'm going to be taking a look back at the old UK X-rental of John Woo's classic, The Killer. Don't forget folks, before we go any further, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, ring the bell and all that jibber jabber, and thank you very much for supporting Invincible Asia. So, released back in 1989, which is just crazy to think. I was just going into high school, I was 11 years of age. Of course, I couldn't rent 18 rated videos as much as I tried. Sometimes I was lucky that my dad or mum would be with me when I went to the rental store. But I remember joining one particular video store at the top of Bloomfield Road, just at a roundabout. It was kind of cornered away there, but in there I bought a lot of my old X-rentals, of course The Killer being one of those, but the likes of Return to the 36th Chamber, a lot of the Jackie Chan spotted covered ones I remember getting from there, and plenty of other sort of lesser known kung fu movies. Oh, and that really crap version of Secret Rivals from Tammo Video, which I shared with you in a previous episode. And they were very good. They were all like £3 each. They were usually very accommodating whenever I wanted a title. Usually if they had rented them enough to make back the money of the cost the store paid to buy these tapes in, because rental tapes, they weren't just like $12.99 in the store. The people who own video stores would be paying anywhere from 60 to 150 quid to buy in a rental, because that was kind of the law. That was how they did it. And then with renting that tape over and over and over, they would make that money back and then some. But the tape often didn't last, so whenever you picked up an X rental, it was very hit and miss as to whether or not it would be worth it. Though I did go back when I was about 16 or 17, and I did manage to convince them to part with this awesome release of John Woo's The Killer, and I had never seen it up until this point. This was the first time, and I must admit, and I'm going to be perfectly honest, I had no interest in this movie whatsoever, because this cover was pretty shit. This whole heat sensory thing, it just did nothing for me. The Killer plays like the Terminator, a superbly tailored murder machine. It's surely the action film of the year. This film will blow you away. Striking, bloodthirsty. And there was things on there that really didn't call out to me. Now, of course, on the back, you have a host of incredible clips of action there, and Chow Yun Fat. He's not so noticeable there when you're a young teen and you're just really learning about Hong Kong cinema. This just didn't do it for me. And of course, there was other Shaolin and Ninja and Jackie Chan themed videos that I wanted to get my hands on before this. But when the time came, they actually allowed me to pick this up off them for £3, which I was very happy for. And of course, I had seen, I think, Hard Boiled by this stage. So this would have been around 94 that I picked this up. And yeah, I knew who Chow Yun Fat was then, and I was just super excited to get home and watch this. And of course, I wasn't disappointed by any means. It was incredible. It still is incredible, and we're all dying to get that 4K version from Shout Factory or Arrow or Imprint. It's on the way, but I do have multiple other versions of this movie via videotape or DVD or Blu-ray already, so it's not like I'm lacking, let's just say. But this particular video released, now although the movie was made in 1989, it's possible that this was also released in 1989. Dates are a wee bit, well, it's a bit of a grey area, let's just say, on Google, on the interweb. Some say 1989, some say 1994. I don't think it was that late, to be honest. And it's quite possible, being a big movie from Hong Kong, that it was put out a lot sooner rather than later. So when you're done watching this, why not head over to Korea Disco, where you can find an incredible selection of Korean VHS movies featuring a wide collection of Hong Kong titles, Hollywood movies, and so much more. You'll also find a great selection of K-pop music and memorabilia, and plenty of other movie-themed goodies. It does come from Palace Premiere. They also put out the first Police Story, and it is quite a gorgeous old X rental. I really do love it. Again, I've had this now what's that, 30 years, which is incredible. And I just played it and watched it, and it was crystal clear. Absolutely crystal clear. It was fantastic. Didn't have to hit the tracking button once. That it has a great English dub. I like Hong Kong movies and their dubs kind of I want to say 94, 95. I think they were kind of the better ones running through the sort of 70s, 80s into that time of the 90s. After that, I kind of really didn't want to know. And of course, we were getting a lot of Made in Hong Kong and Eastern Hero stuff that was giving us original language with subtitles, and I got hooked on those. But this is a pretty nice dub, I have to say. Really enjoyed it. And of course, all of Sally Yeh's songs are still in Cantonese, and they didn't translate those, which was nice, a nice little touch. But yes, this is the 110-minute version. Where does it say that? Yes, on the side, 110 minutes approx. Now, if I remember correctly, the Made in Hong Kong and the Hong Kong Legends versions, videotape and DVD, run for 107 minutes, whereas my German Blu-ray kind of matches this at around 111 minutes, although it also has the extended Taiwanese version at 130 minutes. Oh, anyway, very, very happy with it though. I mean, I'll never part with it. As many copies as I do have, this is just gorgeous. So let's get stuck in. Of course, putting it on straight away, no trailers. It just goes right into the movie. And probably more so because it is a lengthier movie. Although it would have been nice for Palace to put on trailers for other Hong Kong movies they were releasing. As you can see, it is pretty clean, both on the sticker and the tape. No mold, which is nice after all these years. I mean, even I have mold after all these years. And inside there, hopefully you'll pick that up, but you will see the Palace Premiere logo imprinted in the case. I'll just quickly slide this cover out, and of course it's not double-sided, as I keep reminding, but I love VHS covers. I love these big box ex-rental covers. They're just fantastic, and of course for me, take me back. It's very nostalgic. But yeah, I mean, it was nice to watch this again. I haven't watched the dub version of The Killer, well over 20 years, I would say, because I got the Made in Hong Kong version. I got the Hong Kong Legends version, and I never needed to really go back to this initial dub. But that looks pretty nice, and the cover is still in good nick. Let's see, what other quotes are on the back there? We have concocted with nitroglycerin, with the combined energy of Mad Max, RoboCop, and the Terminator. I mean, does it though? That really sells it as something else. And these are things, although I loved all of those movies, don't get me wrong, these are things that really didn't pulled me in when it came to picking this off the shelf. The Killer threatens to be the first Hong Kong movie to cross over into the American market since Bruce Lee's Fists of Fury. Was it though? And one of the 10 best films of the year, The Killer starts over the top, then, like some cartoon freakout, blasts through the roof. It takes your breath away. That was a wee bit much, but it works. And then last, we've two more. A wild gangster thriller whose body count makes World War II pale in comparison. That's that's a quote and a half. I don't think it's very true, but it's a quote and a half. A limitless arsenal of handguns, submachine guns, matchless, truly matchless. My God. My God. But yes, I mean, it's a fantastic spread there. Again, this just, as a kid, this did not draw me in whatsoever. Now I get it. Now I know the movie pretty well. I get it. But just back then, when I was younger, I went past this, straight past this. Oh, Top Squad. I also remember getting Top Squad. I was going to say, I remember getting more light-hearted, fun movies, Jackie Chan themed movies, Golden Harvest movies, Shaolin-based movies, Shaw Brothers movies. But The Killer, I just left until I was a wee bit older. But yes, this is it. There's not much more to share about this video. It's straight into the movie. It works all pretty well. I just wanted to let you see, if you haven't seen videos before of this, depending on how young you are, this is how The Killer was initially released in the UK, and it is gorgeous. Anyway, this has been another episode of VHS Rewind. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for your continued support. It is greatly appreciated. Until next time though, enjoy your heroic bloodshed, and I will see you soon. So thank you once again for watching another video here on Invincible Asia. Don't forget you can check out hundreds of others here on the channel. You can also show your continued support by heading over to my new merch store or by checking out invincibleasia.com, where you can read my full movie reviews and follow me on Instagram at InvincibleAsia. Until next time though, enjoy your Kung Fu and I will see you soon.